I'm going to use Specmatic plugin, which is built into VS Code to run the contract test. There we go. So here you will notice that I'm pointing to the BFF API specification, and I'm also pointing to where my application is running. It's running on port 8080. So with that, let's kind of run these tests. Notice that I've not written a single line of code at this point. And when I run this test, it's executing 7 contract tests for me. Where did it find these contract tests? It basically figured out from the OpenAPI specification. Let's zoom this in. So as you can see, it's made a request to /products, and it figured out that I can send 177 for inventory because it's a type integer. There is type gadget, and then name, it's generated again a random value. And the server responded back with a 201 and gave an ID 4. And this, we are then saying that this was a successful test. Similarly, it's made another request, and this time you will notice that instead of here we used gadget, it's used type book. So how is Specmatic figuring out that it needs to send these things? Let's quickly go to the OpenAPI specification and look at this section. So you will see here, for type, we have defined it as an enum, which is gadget, book, food, order. And so what Specmatic does is it takes that and iterates through that, and you will see that it's made a request for each one of these types. And of course, it's made request now to /find available products, and it's got a list of products back. It's validated against the specifications response, and it's said, yes, this makes sense. This is all matching, and hence this test is succeeded. So at this point, what we would need to do is provide examples in our specification so that Specmatic can guide its generation of tests. We're going to use our plugin to generate examples. So I'm going to go ahead and kick that off. And you will see here we are leveraging GPT-4 to generate these examples. All right, there we go. As you can see, Specmatic has been able to leverage GPT-4 to generate relevant examples for our context. So here we can see the difference, what was before and after. So in the products, it's generated an example of a successful request it can make with iPhone, gadget, and 100 as the inventory, which kind of makes sense. Similarly, it's said, okay, I should get back ID 1, which is a valid ID in our case. There's several different examples, and you can also notice that it's generated another example for the get, where we are saying that when you get, I should get back a product with iPhone ID 1, type gadget, and even a little description saying latest iPhone model. Using GPT allows us to generate really relevant examples. I could have manually written all of this, but you could actually generate a lot of these examples leveraging GPT. So why would you kind of want to do this by hand?